people refer to Nigeria as the giant of Africa. Some people actually even say Nigeria is a sleeping giant.
A land of plenty, a land with resources of good soil, water, minerals.
It's the most populous black country in the world, and it's the largest GDP in Africa. The numbers just work very well for this country.
180 million strong.
The country is right to take its rightful place as a leading nation globally.
We are going to take control of Africa, there's no doubt about that. And then we are going to confront the world.
Yoruba culture is one of the best culture in Nigeria. The Yoruba people are an African ethnic group that inhabit Western Africa, especially Nigeria and Benin. The Yoruba alone constitutes about 44 million people in total. Their dressing, their foods, everything of Yoruba people are very unique. They are special, their language, everything of them are very unique. Yoruba is a very, very good culture in Nigeria. The Yoruba diaspora consists of two main groupings. One of them includes relatively recent migrants, the majority of which moved to the United Kingdom and the United States after major economic and political changes in 1960s to 1980s, around that time. They are very interesting. They are very, very interesting. Respect is an important aspect of the Yoruba tradition. It is a symbol of peace and orderliness. In Yoruba culture, the younger person is expected to greet the older ones. A female kneels down while a male prostrates. Although the age difference between the two people and their upbringing also plays a role.
Very multicultural place. I love to go to the beaches. There are private beaches. They're beautiful. There's great food all over, and then you do have nightlife like nowhere else in the world.
Nigerian energy is, I don't know,
Crazy, never stops, never a dull moment. Everywhere there's always something to do.
This is like the jungle.
The population of Nigeria is more than 50% of the population of the entire West Africa. The GDP of Nigeria is more than half of the GDP of the entire West Africa. In fact, the GDP of Lagos is bigger than the GDP of any other West African country.
20% of the African population is sitting in one country. So if you are going to do business in Africa, you cannot ignore Nigeria.
This is a market where we have over 100% mobile phone penetration. Everybody speaks English. It's a highly trainable population. Anybody who is looking to have a viable company needs to position themselves in the largest growing market in the world.
The ease of doing business has been promoted in Nigeria. That is why foreign direct investment is going on.
The rule of law is being improved. Ease of doing business is being improved. There is quite a lot of digitization going on. Ability to do banking on the phone, ability to have access to global markets, and therefore the average Nigerian has greater opportunities.
Health should be a government priority, but they are not handling it adequately. That is why mortality rate is increasing. Nigeria is free from natural disaster like volcano, bushfire, earthquake, heat waves, flood, landslide, and so on. Nigeria is a safe place to be. Trust me. Nigeria is very, very safe. Fashion. Fashion in Nigeria has always been diverse and unique, reflecting its many ethnic groups, religions, and cultures. Recently, the Nigerian fashion industry has developed more participant exposure, structure, presence, earning, and training. Magazines devoted to fashion in Nigeria are now common. Nigeria's new Fashion Week has grown in attendance with long streets dedicated to fashion retailers in the major cities of Nigeria. As Nigeria has a lot of unique food, we are also special through our food. Because we give our food our precious time to make them, we go through a lot to make our food ready. Consisting of delicious stew, starchy vegetable, and aromatic spice all around. Nigeria's cuisine is home to some of the tastiest savory flavor in the world. From jollof rice to pounded yam to pepper soup to beef stew, different type of food. Let me listen. Vegetable soup, meat stew, iyan and egusi, amala and davula soup, ofada rice, jollof rice, fried rice, coconut rice, bread and beans, and so on like that. If Nigerians want to eat, they always complete it and make it a balanced diet.
Nigeria is a place filled with great people from all different walks of life. The local community is a community that welcomes foreigners.
Such a great place to live. They're wonderful people. There's great hospitality. There's great commerce and industry and trade. There's so much opportunity.
This is the place to be. This is where it's happening.
Nigeria is a gateway, and there's no better door to doing business in Africa.
Africa as a continent is regarded as a continent of growth. You cannot attend a single conference today on business without Africa being mentioned very, very strongly. And Nigeria is the epicenter of this growth.
The biggest excitement of being in Nigeria is the opportunity to create something new. Creativity gives a kick to an individual, and that's the most exciting thing I find here.
As the entrepreneurship, incredible art.
Let's show the beauty of Africa. Let's show the culture that we have. Let's show the beautiful places that exist.
Don't believe the negative press that you see outside. Nigeria is one of the best places to live in the world.
There's something about the country Nigeria that when you come, you don't want to go back.
Its diversity, its colors, its energy, its passion.
We're a nation that's strongly rooted in our beliefs, praying and hoping for a better tomorrow. So I feel like that's a word that strongly associates with Nigeria, hope. One day, things will get better, as they say.
What I hope for Nigeria is for Nigeria to fulfill its mission of being the leader and the driver and the promoter of the development of Africa.
We have the largest population of black race in the world. So we have responsibility for our own country, for our sub-region of West Africa, for our continent, and indeed for the world.
I'm excited that there are young people who are forward-thinking, who are progressive, who are interested in having this country steered in the right direction. The numbers are there, the goodwill is there, the people are there. You know, we're set for greatness. It's the reemergence of a strong country led by strong people who just want to fight for this country.
There's nothing bad if the government can create a food bank for those that are poor, so they could have something to eat. Then people will donate food there. It's not compulsory for the government to do it alone. If the food bank is created, the rich people or the wealthy ones can donate. Some wealthy ones in Nigeria are trying to help, while some are making it worse. Some are helping by donating to the orphanage, hospitals, prison, and so on. Some are giving money to the beggars, providing shelter for some people, while some are taking from them. people are all equal. People are all equal under the law in Nigeria because of money and positions. If you want to fight through law in Nigeria, it will be very hard for you to win the fight because there are not many responsible judges and lawyers. So you have to be careful enough so you'll not be the one to take the blame. Nigeria is fun and interesting to the extent that when you go to Nigeria, there is this thing that doesn't want you to go back to your country. Nigeria is my father's land and it will forever be. Despite the fact that Nigeria is not perfect, I'm very proud of my country. I bless Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend our unity and uphold and honor and glory. So